Alright everyone, it's Editor Passion here to explain basically everything that happened so you don't have to read captions the entire video. First off, our save got messed up, so some things changed, mainly Pigusin, which will be explained in a later episode because rather than do it, I'll just explain it later. Here's a jump cut coming up, so we are in the route that we were in before. Again, the save got a bit messed up from episode 30, so yeah, we still have to go get this repel. And essentially, we're just going to go to this route. I'm not going to read trainer dialogue because it's not as fun to reread it, and this re-recording of audio has gone to crap so many times. But yeah, you can find an iron on this route. It is one of the most important things on this route. There is a trainer here and a move tutor that we're about to talk to, if I don't get interrupted. He teaches Psychic Fangs, and as an upcoming caption will say, I have absolutely no idea who actually uses Psychic Fangs. If you actually use Psychic Fangs, I would love to hear it. Like, seriously. I've never, ever used Psychic Fangs. Even for coverage purposes. We can't teach anyone on the party that, though, so we're going to get out of here. And then coming up, we're going to fight a new trainer. And she is pretty simple. She just basically packed nothing new except for one Pokemon. This is going to become a bit of a staple of this episode, is that any trainer battle we're just basically going to skip over because they were not exciting. And yeah, this is Tripex, the final evolution of Muscle Dude. And yeah, I'm going to be straight up, like, this episode is going to probably mark the point where we don't really look at insignificant trainer battles anymore outside of dialogue. There's just not many Pokemon that are new. Manateets are also going to be viable by Surf now. And then we find this hidden grotto with Floconet inside of it. We are not catching Floconet at the moment because I did research and found out that Floconet is really good with its hidden ability, and I wasn't ready to catch it. What else about this route? This route is not very important or really, like, exciting, because mainly the things are, we've seen so many Pokemon in this water before that Manatee was literally the only one I showed because it just shows up by surfing now. That's it. It just shows up by surfing. The rest you will have all seen. What else? There's move tutors on this route that are very handy. Route 19 here, as you can see, like, it changed from Route 18 to 19. Route 19 doesn't have much. Has a move tutor. He teaches Icy Wind and leads up to Triport. We look up Pokemon, by the way, on all the routes, which is why it took 20 minutes. And yeah, this guy here teaches Icy Wind. None of the party needed Icy Wind, and also, I just kind of looked at it and I was like, I'm going to come back to this guy later. I'll come back to him later. This is going to be a lot of, like, jump cuts, so I wish that the original audio did stick in. I put in captions that I will have notations for still, so you'll still hear, like, the boo noise, and I'll probably talk over it. I'll still put in sound effects for where they were intended to be. We have the guy here who, I honestly, when the caption comes up, when we beat him, I want you to all read it, and I want you all to decide, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good was his war cry? 1 to 10, how good was it? But also, heading up Route 19, you get into Triport, And the only real new thing that we can explore in Triport is this little house. This guy gives you Iron Tail, which some people call a bad move. I personally love it, and I like using it on steel types. It is decent coverage in my opinion, especially if you can't get Iron Head or Meteor Mash. And I also kind of like the fact that it hits so goddamn hard, and it can lower defense. It is so nice for that reason. And we're gonna battle the swimming trainer here. She is not carrying anything new, I swear to God. It's like, this entire episode, anytime you see a trainer battle, just don't expect anything new out of them. It really does reach that point, unfortunately, that we are at that. And Drip Drop learns Energy Ball, which we immediately got rid of Octazooka. Oh my god, that was a necessary change in my life. And they built their house on this tiny piece of land is my favorite thing. They really did just kind of build their house on this tiny piece of land. I'm starting to think it's a reoccurring joke in Clover, but I don't remember. I know that in, what is it? Not Cerulean City, it's Activate. Activate. And there's a guy who has that. And yeah, we will be jump cutting a lot. There won't be the man cave, even though you can use surf in there. Mainly, I want to explain why we didn't go to the man cave. So if you're looking for items and routes where you can use surf or something, look at the screen. We didn't go to the man cave because there's no items there. There's like nothing there. However, over here, I think it's Route 13, we got a rare candy. And at the bottom of Route 13, there is a Mago Berry, which at first seems very kind of awful. But then if you go down, you get Rain Dance, which is like, honestly, even better. And then we never went down here, which is weird to me. Like, we never explored this area. And it was a real scuffed recording. I didn't know how bad my editing got. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it in there. We accidentally sped up. Yop learned Earthquake. Yop learned Earthquake. So goodbye, horsepower. Get out of here. And yeah, we accidentally sped up a lot during that guy's fight, even though he was not very significant. I accidentally sped up like 4 different times. And then we're going to explain here that in this body of water, one of these tiles gives you only Sadfish, who is about to pop up on the screen now. Sadfish is pretty decent, and I would honestly consider putting him on my Clover team. I'm going to actually hunt for him because he is good for this next gym. And if you want a good water type, the only thing that Sadfish has that I would personally say, like, is bad is his lack of good coverage. He's very, like, he's like wishy-washy, where he has mainly water, ice, and normal. Let's see here. There was that trainer we never fought. There's this Aqua Ring tutor here. Who I really like this Aqua Ring tutor. I didn't know that there was an Aqua Ring tutor. And I dig that. So you can see who in the party can learn it, and I guess Jimmy G's is an exciting one. If you have Wonder Guard, then you can have leftovers and make like a bulky Jimmy G's Aqua Ring set. This guy teaches you Dragon Tail. And I hate his dialogue. Like, I really hate his dialogue. You can see that Llama Obama is the only one who learns Dragon Tail on our team.
Get out of here!
Then we got Surf. And over here, right out to the left of Parax Town, is the Dream Ball. This is huge. I'm about to open it up in the bag. The Dream Ball will change any caught Pokemon's hit ability into their hidden ability. This is very powerful if you really want something's hidden ability, but I would use a save state on it, to be honest. We're gonna just show the bottom of VPR Town here, but the Dream Ball is very powerful, and use save states before, like, catching a Pokemon. You want to remember that every Pokemon in Clover can have 2 hidden abilities. So it may be handy to check the wiki, to save state and use balls. You know, don't waste your ball, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, then we got Hiker Tenzing here, who has a Knock Edge. I forget if we've seen this thing or not, but it's so insignificant, I skipped over it. Oh my god, I still love the story of Knock Edge being that it was so ugly they thought that it wouldn't get in. And we're shocked to learn that it got in. Yeah, and then there's a lot of trainers here who unfortunately don't pack anything new, so it's like a lot of just funny dialogue that I was just literally ended up too tired to even think about trying to do it again. I'm very sorry, everyone. I really didn't bring my all in this. And episode 32, I'm gonna try and make it a lot better. I have been doing custom thumbnails for Clover now because I honestly enjoy doing them. We switched to Llama Obama instead of Drip Drop because it's easier to face some of the creatures we have to fight. And then this guy. This Ryu-looking ass motherfucker here. If we can ever talk to him. He can tutor any Pokemon in Energy Ball. Now, I think that we didn't end up getting it on anyone. I think the captions tell me if I forget. Let's see real quick. Because Llama Obama learned... Yep, we didn't learn it. Llama Obama was huge. And I was like, ooh, you could use Energy Ball, though. And then I was like, nah, you don't need it. What else was I trying to think about, though? Most of these battles we skip over because there's no new Pokemon, and they weren't exciting. I think that there was only one that was actually genuinely neat. But I think I forgot what happened in it. Also, you did see... We moved tiles there because I went to heal up. Because that guy whooped our ass. It was... strange. But he whooped our ass. Futaba chambers. They're very neat, but we won't explore them right now. Futaba chambers are pretty useless until you get some later HMs. They basically have items, but we'll give them their own episode at one point. I do bring it up in the captions. All the caves in this route area will lead to the Futaba chambers. It's like a cave puzzle. Now let's see if this edit worked, because I was proud of this edit. And it kept not working. If it says media offline, I don't know what I'm gonna do, everyone. Alright, let's see. Alright, we get the leftovers from this guy, by the way. Oh, there it goes! I learned how to do this! Oh my god, though. That was painful to learn. Also, yeah, I didn't understand this joke. So thank god you don't all have to see me try and, like, make sense of it. I was just like, ah yes, she wants to sagoodly skaboodly. Whatever that means. And then I was editing and looked it up, and I was like, oh, God. Oh, my God. No, I legit went like, holy shit. This guy up here, the dwarf, and we got some lepa berries. This is the dwarf Happy. I don't remember how many dwarves we fought. I think that this is the 6th dwarf. I think. I know the 7th one is very difficult to find. And the purpose is what he will do if you defeat him. And yes, everyone, it is actually important to fight all 7 dwarves. It will eventually come to fruition why. Alright, anyways. We fight this woman after getting this rare candy, and this woman has my favorite bit of dialogue in the game because I sent it to Yeetus without context, and his reaction was just beautiful. I just want everyone to read that and just know that at one point in my life I did know a woman who believed that myth. From what I have heard, it is not a true myth, especially in public pools, because chlorine. Thank God. Drip Drop tried to learn Gunk Shot, by the way. He is a special attacker, so a physical move like Gunk Shot is useless on him. And that was a hilarious line I sent to Yeetus too. The amount of lines I've sent to Yeetus out of context are too much. Oh god. We find a quick ball. And I'm gonna be honest, that felt weird. Also, yeah, I tried to speak like Popeye in the original thing, so I'll try again. It's like, I'm throwing to the finish 'cause I eats me spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I cannot do Popeye as I said. Well, blow me down! And then my favorite, just literally, I am what I am, and that's all I am. Popeye is amazing. I also translate these guys. I hope you all like that. I don't entirely understand all the jokes they make, but you know, I just like translating them because I think it's nice. The Spanish language is a beautiful thing. And Google Translate murders it. We got another citrus berry. Pretty good berry. I think we accidentally jump cut there because I zoomed forward like 6 times. And I was like, what's happening? And it turns out that my hand was on like the space bar or something like an idiot. We got a Tordal here. That's actually important. Tordals are very hard to come by. And this area you should not be entering until you beat the next gym or even the 8th gym. Yet I am a stupid idiot, and we will now see why. Remember, everyone, this is my favorite area in Clover, which is why I wanted to go to it. Well, I should more accurately say my favorite area in the Fochun region. Although, you'll see what that means later. Yeah, he has a level 62 Mandarin.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I might put the sound effect over that and speak over it. I don't know. I'll think about it. Probably not. Route Masters are also new. They come in, like, later routes. Basically, defeat them, get a competitive item. But, of course, there's something you have to do first, and the thing that you have to do is beat all other trainers. Now, here's everyone's favorite bit. I say here, nothing exciting is going to happen in this grass because all the Pokemon are the exact same as ones we've seen before. Can you all guess what happens next? We get a fucking shiny. It's also awful. Birdhouse used to have a really cool shiny where it was all pink instead of like a dull green. And I miss that shiny. Birdhouse is really fun. And I want to use a Birdhouse on my team, but at the same time, Birdhouse, my god, man. Birdhouse is made. Oh yeah, this is Upchuckin. This is the final evolution of Stuffowl, and it is a beast. It is like Muscle Dude, except fire coverage and flying coverage. Instead of, well, not, normal fire and flying, basically, is its strong suits. It is not a fire type, as you may think. It is still normal flying. Then we went to heal up. We actually ran into this guy. He had no new Pokemon. What else happened? This is the part where my memory gets a little blurry about this episode. I think we go to fight the rest of the trainers and then forget to fight the Route Master. Yeah. We fight this woman who... Oh my god. When I first saw this dialogue when I was like 14, I thought that this was the funniest dialogue in all of Clover. Clover, thank you for proving me wrong. Because you added later dialogue that made me die even more. Oh yeah, Astolfo69 tries to learn Recover. I believe we don't. That's right, we don't learn Recover. We don't learn Recover because as long as I had Shadow Ball, I would be able to defeat fellow Psychic types. And I wasn't about to get rid of Shell Trap, and that actually came into use later. Also, yes, this is what I really found funny at 14. And this is the only time you could have heard me in the OG audio. I fucking hate that. Most of these trainers are really actually like cleverly thought out for the type of humor that they're trying to convey. And it only gets shockingly better. Oh yeah, I also forgot. BMG Official has no SoundCloud. If anyone wants to steal that and be a funny reference, you can. Also, I swear to God, Clover, stop. Please, stop. Oh my god, though. That's right, Yop wanted to learn Meteor Mash. I got rid of Barrage, I believe, for it. Yep. The reason that we got rid of Barrage was because Barrage is great and all, but Meteor Mash is even better and has a chance of raising our attack. And let's be honest, everyone. On Yop, if I see attack raise as a possibility, I think I'm gonna take it over hits 2 to 5 times. Oh, God, though. Yop is going to get increasingly ridiculous as the game goes on, and I can't wait for you all to get to see that. We're gonna try and get that item down there. And then that. And, yeah. Didn't fight the Route Master. We'll go back and do that. But this is also an area where you can get Colossus. They circled the Earth for 50 years as no country would take them. Not even that really filthy country. Colossus itself is kinda neat, and I've never gotten to use it. I kinda want to, though. This guy is a joke about, oh, haha, you're not supposed to be here since you just got served, dumbass. But, of course, Astolfo69 just said, shut the fuck up. So, I think I showed the team, because Astolfo69 carried this battle. Yep. So, Shell Trap, for some reason, would activate Sucker Punch, meaning that Shell Trap would have the increased priority from Sucker Punch, right? So, I set up Shell Trap. He hits me. Shell Trap goes off. That's how I beat him. As we can also tell, basically, I'm not meant to be here, technically. I'm supposed to come back here later, when I'm a little stronger. However, I said screw that, and I came here anyways. The earliest you could come here is probably right before the 8th gym. I want to say, right before that. Because if you came before the 8th gym, you'd have a bit of help. Also, we got this guy. He sends out like 3 Tripsius, I think. And we just defeat them all because Tripsius is his electric type, and we just kind of use Earthquake, and suddenly it's dead. He gives us a beautiful tip of advice on how to derail anything. And then trainer tips. Saxton Hale is from TF2, if anyone didn't know that. And my god, I love that, just because Austria, Australia. Yeah. This is Lake Virgin. Trainer tips. Oh god. The most important strategy for this game. And it's been completely drawn out. But, what was I thinking? Lake Virgin. Nothing new in the grass. There is some Pokemon that are new in a certain area of Lake Virgin, but you need Surf to get here, need Surf to get out of here, need Surf to get to a new area. This is an area that is only opened up if you have Surf. What else? I'm trying to think of anything else I need to bring up about Lake Virgin. Besides it being basically one of my favorite areas in Clover, due to just the jokes. The jokes of Lake Virgin just kill me. There's one coming up that... Lake Virgin, I will always remember thee. Old my homeland, 'tis of thee. Crystalline Cavern is full of ice types and is the only place you can get Glass Shot in the Fochun region. I would go to Crystalline Cavern if you really want ice types. There is so many in here. And Glass Shot is the only new one. I believe all the rest we have already seen somewhere. Unless you come back later. It'll be obvious when you have to come back later. Especially when we actually come back later to record the episode of specifically Crystalline Cavern. This is one of my favorite jokes in all of Clover coming up. The horrid stench of the Weeb Pack is too powerful for you to handle. So you better come back when you're stronger. I just love that. I just love the fact that throughout our fights and endeavors of becoming the champion of the Fochun League, we somehow get the power to endure Weeb stank. It's just such a beautiful thing. Anywho. Yeah, Indiana here. He played Temple Run before, it was cool. And coming up is one of my favorite jokes in all of Clover. I think Clover would not be the same for me if I didn't have this part. Just read this man's dialogue. God, I love this man. And my favorite edit I've ever done. God, I love you, Clover. Alright, he's got an S Pureberry. It doesn't help with the burn, but it does help with something, I guess. Yeah, and here comes the Vagina Pokemon. Did you all think anything else? And then we told it to get out of here, because this is a Clover video, not a Kanto video. As Forest City, this is where our last surf spot for the recorded session comes in. There will be an extra one that I actually missed. And I'm gonna be honest, I was a huge idiot for not remembering this. There is so many little details in Clover when you get Surf. It is very easy to miss them all. So if you missed one like I did literally making this video, do not feel bad. I have probably missed more anyways. And I will probably find them as I go on further. Yeah, Blue Shard though. That's nice. I think that, if I remember it, the only thing Blue Shards are useful for at the moment is learning Ice Punch and learning Ice Fang. Oh, wait, maybe it's not Ice Punch, maybe it's only Ice Fang. I forget. Anyways, this battle was not important, and watch and learn, everyone. Just watch and learn. She was like the calm before the storm. First off, there's many paths you can take here. Not all of them lead to this path, where we meet Jesus. And you may think I'm just joking around, but no. It's just Jesus. It's Jesus. Oh my god. I think my favorite is his ending line. Just literally, oh my god. And he's wearing the Jesus boots. God, I wish I had some. This route is hell. There's lots of currents, and they will drag you around. Do not worry. In this video, first off, I do say that the route is intentionally difficult. Second off, don't worry. You can get through this too. Watch how I do it. Pay attention to the tiles, and you'll get by fine. If you rush through, you're not gonna have a good time. Every, safe route is a one-tile space. So as you can see at the bottom there, or not to the bottom, but the side, where we're about to go into, only one doesn't push us up. It pushes us out in the open water again. And yeah, I pointed out, we're trying to line it up. It's harder than it looks. Especially when it's 2 a.m. and you are very tired and you should not be streaming, or not streaming, not be recording in this episode of Clover. But, you know, I gotta show you what is on the other side of Bad Current anyways. So I believe it's this one we intentionally fuck up. Or we don't intentionally fuck up, we accidentally fuck it up. Yep, we accidentally fucked it up. So, first you'll be sent to there, and you have to fight that trainer right there. You can see at the top that there is one route that takes you all around this. And yeah, it's gonna be hell, everyone. It's gonna be hell. This guy is an easy fight, at least. He's got 3 Pokemon. All of them are just the Stuffed Owl line, basically. He has 2 Stuffed Owls and 1, what's it called? Not Upchuckin', it's something else. It's the middle one, but I'm pulling a blank on that one. I'm sorry, but it's just that. And then we go through this cave, which shockingly I didn't encounter anything, probably because I wasn't running. But you encounter only motherfucks. And actually hilarious. Oh fuck, wild motherfuck appeared. That's right, motherfucks have special wild battle dialogue. All of motherfucks will carry a focus sash. They all have shadow tag. So basically, motherfuck is meant to be the most annoying thing. However, you can also add it to your team and be the most annoying thing. Oh god. Motherfucker only has like 8 moves if I remember right, but it runs annoying sets. Also has the lowest EXP yield in all of Clover. I don't even remember if Motherfucker has EVs. I'll have to check. I think it does for anyone who is like very unsure, but yeah, then we show here that there's another easy, intentional, like, very, very easy to mess up thing, and it's extremely punishing. Well, not as punishing as Motherfuck Cave, but still. Punishing. Alright. I think this is where I just kind of cut around to show you everyone the correct path. So please, forgive me. Am I right here? Yes, it is that. That particular space is the hardest one to get. And then we get to the Outcast Island. We will cover Outcast Island more in the next episode. We're about to reach the segment, I think, where I just kind of cut to me and Activate. And we're just healing up. So you're about to hear me post-recording, but pre-doing this, and Activate, very pissed at myself. Like, understandably, the most pissed I've ever been at a recording. And I think this was when I was doing the ending of this episode, which is why it's just me standing there for so long. I hope that this went through okay for everyone. This is definitely not what was planned. And I almost cried when I saw that this hour 30-minute video I had to edit had scuffed audio. Luckily, it is only 40 minutes for you guys. Luckily. But yeah, I also hope you like the thumbnail for it. Alright, here comes Activate. It's Editor Passion here saying, I forgot this. So, we're gonna go check out this house real quick. And the audio should be fixed. I actually completely forgot what's in this house. So I guess we got this chair. I'm gonna save, because this looks pretty sus. I don't remember... There's just an HP up. Should be packed with all kinds of delicious things to eat. Trash can is empty. It looks like there's nothing... Oh. Hilarious. The box has nothing inside. There's not even music here. Weird. I guess it's because it's in the water. Yeah, maybe we'll find out later. And also, for some reason, I never went here. Ever. Which is weird. How did you get here? This is private property. You want to go outside to the back? Ha! Forget it. Nothing bare but bad memories. Man. Alright. I believe that was all I wanted to show. Activate does not have many places to go, despite the fact that we have surf now. Mainly because, like, it's kind of meant to be that way. You know, it's like... Oh, wait, there's actually a hidden item. There's actually a hidden item. Good thing I was walking around. Oh, sweet, it's a rare candy. Alright, that's it. Now back to the ending of the video that you were just watching. Alright, that was it. Good night, be safe, everyone.